Did you already start?
Yes.
Stop it.
No, I'll just trim it
I'm
off.
not ready.
I'll just trim it off.
Just pause it. Do we even do anything?
No.
We didn't. Very interesting, right? In the end, our project worked really well, and our modern proposal was ridiculous, our appeals helped prove our point, and the teachers provided the reactions and suggestions we were looking for. And so, make sure you stay good or you might get written up too.
Take one.
Oh, hello there! I'm Gary Hayes, and I forgot the rest of the lines already. And I'd like to introduce, It was written by Jonathan Swift, and in this story, he proposed that people start eating babies to try and help the poverty situation in Ireland in the 7th. As you can see, most of our teachers found our proposal quite ridiculous. So our plan was working. But in order to stay true to Swift's true style, probably shouldn't say true so much. I'm Gary Hayes, and I'd like to introduce a little story called A Modest Proposal. It was written by Jonathan Swift, and it was a story about To me, it looks like Mr. Quinn was already trying to avoid a teacher write-up. Swift uses satire and brutal irony. Oh, hello! I'm Gary Hayes, and I'd like to introduce... Can I talk? Gary Hayes, and I'd like to introduce a little story called A Modest Proposal by Jonathan Swift. Didn't work out at all.
No, it didn't. Oh my.
Almost out of here. Hello, I'm Gary Hayes, and I'd like to introduce a little story called A Modest Proposal by Jonathan Swift. In this story, oh god.
Take 165.
Did you start?
Mm-hmm.
It is based in... It's a story. It's a story where in order to solve the problem. It's a story where in order to solve the problem of an overwhelming number of beggars in Ireland in the late 1720s, the author suggests that they start eating babies. Ow. The author uses satire and verbal irony in order to persuade the people, in order to catch the attention of the public on a pressing problem. Doing a globe cube thing? Are you that bored right now? Let's get this one. This is going to be the golden video. You already started? Oh, hello. I'm Gary.
God.
I forgot my name for a second. Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, hello. I'm Gary Hayes, and I'd like to introduce a little story called A Modest Proposal by Jonathan Swift. It's a story wherein, in order to solve... Why do I keep getting stumped?
I don't know. You could sit there and explain that story perfectly fine to me.
Every time the camera comes on, just like...
Try looking at me and explaining the story to me. Explain what you're doing to me. Ignore the fact that that's there and recorded.
Right now.
Uh-huh.
I'll give it a try.
Alright.
In satire in order to catch the attention of the public on pressing matters.
That was good. Now we're just going to do the other half.
Watching us. They watching us. They watching us. Everybody in the club. All eyes on us. All eyes on us. All eyes on us. They watching us. They watching us. They watching us. Everybody in the club. All eyes on us. All eyes on us.
Pretty convincing, huh? Of course, the teachers had a lot to say in response to our ridiculous video proposal. After reading A Modest Proposal, my English 12 class decided that it would be fun to make our own modern proposal. After much voting and debate and hard work, we decided that we would Okay. We decided our ridiculous proposal would be that. Got it. And they were enlightened on the problem of human poverty. Swift uses verbal irony and a satire in order to catch the attention of the public. Oh, hello. I'm Gary Hayes, and I'd like to introduce a little story called A Modern Proposal. A modest proposal. I keep saying modern. Is about a story, about a story, about a story. A modest... Oh. Pretty convincing, huh? Our... Burped. That wasn't my fault. Are you getting a whole spear? We formed small film crews and actors, and we went and interviewed teachers and thought what their opinion on this problem would be.
Wow.
As you can see, several of our teachers As you can see, our proposal made several As you can see, most of our teachers found our proposal quite ridiculous. Now, you just got Swifted, explaining the project.